Guys, what's going on? Andrew here, and I just got back from Tractor Supply. I got myself a new Hobart 140 MIG welder. This thing was on sale, like I said in my other video, until July the 1st, which is tomorrow. Today's the 30th, so I ran up today, got it. It originally runs $518, and it was on sale for $50 off, which sold for $469. Now, they have service plans. They had a 1 year and a 2 year service plan. I got the 1 year service plan because if anything happens to this thing within a year, if any kind of failure or anything, they'll fix it or replace it, no questions asked. So that was 75 bucks. So with the 469 plus the 75 in tax and everything, we got a couple other things. I think I spent right around 580 bucks for this welder, which isn't a bad deal at all. Isn't a bad deal at all. So we got that. We're going to do an unboxing. We're going to pull this welder out, take a look at it. I ain't going to get to no welding today, probably. I don't got a welding mask and some other stuff. We'll take a look at it, see what's all comes in this box, and we'll go from there. So we'll go down through how this comes out of the package. And you guys can see some of this already. I might have to move this thing out of the way a little bit so I can lay that stuff down and adjust the camera. So the first thing we got here is my MIG welding lead. This goes into the welder itself. This doesn't naturally. This is the welding part of it. So we got that. The next thing we got is this bag here, and we'll pull some stuff out of here real quick. So we got the manual and some other paperwork and stuff like that, probably some warning stuff and stuff like that. We'll take a look at that later. Also in there we got ourselves a regulator for the gas portion. You can do gas welding or core flux. So we'll probably do core flux to begin with, but we got a regulator to do gas welding. We got a small spool of 30. This is the flux-core wire here. So enough to get started, but we'll have to pick some more of this stuff up. We got a line. This is, I'm assuming this is for the gas you're going to use, and I can't think what it's called right now, but yeah, I imagine that's what that's going to be used for there. We also got a cheesy clamp for a ground clamp. We're going to upgrade that, and I got the one from Tractor Supply I'm going to get. I haven't got it yet, but we'll go in Tractor Supply and get a good ground clamp for that. And then this is cool right here. I like this. I don't know if this is going to come or not, but it's a thickness gauge, so you can tell what thickness of metal you're welding. And I didn't think this was going to come with that, but it goes from 24 sheet metal up to 5/16. So that's cool. That is really cool. I'm glad that came with that. And that is it for that bag. So that looks like that's all the accessories that comes with it, from what I can tell. The next thing we got to do is actually pull this welder out. So, let's see if I can do that. So, here's the welder itself. So we got the face of this thing here, and this is going to be your wire speed here, I'm believing. This is the power button, the on-off button. That's a fuse, and this is going to be your different settings for your thicknesses, and you'll just pick whatever thickness and whatever wire speed you're going to need for whatever you're going to be welding and stuff. It's a pretty basic setup. I've looked at these before. I didn't used to own one, but I used to have one whenever I lived up in Pennsylvania. And they're pretty basic stuff. So it's basically the thickness, whatever, and then whatever your speed of your wire you want to be. And pretty much that's about it. If we turn it to the side here, over here, this thing opens up. And then here we got the spool. That's where that's going to go like that, and then it'll feed down through here, and then naturally the gun here will plug in the front here. And it's pretty basic stuff here. It's pretty basic stuff. It's got a guide up here, if we can see that. Let me see here, right there. It's got a guide up here for the different kinds of materials you'll be welding: aluminum, stainless steel, whether you're using flux-core or whatever gas mixtures you're using over here. And then the diameter of the wires, 30 thousandths, 35 thousandths, 24 thousandths looks like. And then the thickness of the whatever gauge. This is 24 gauge, and it goes all the way up to quarter inch thickness. So you got 20 gauge, 18 gauge, 16 gauge, 12 gauge, 10 gauge, 3/16 quarter inch, which is pretty thick steel. So I don't know how accurate this is, but it's definitely just it gets you in the ballpark, and then you can do whatever adjustments you need to do by doing that. And get over here, it's for changing the polarities, whether you're doing flux-core or whether you're doing electronegative and electropositive, depending on whether you're doing, I'm guessing it's flux-core, and then if you're using the gas, you'll move it to electropositive. Okay guys, so that's my Hobart 140 MIG welder. Like I said, we're just going to pull it out of the box. We're not going to do no welding because I don't got a welding mask. That's really all I need, the welding mask. Probably get something with some sleeves on it, stuff like that, but I don't need that to weld. Just the welding mask is really all I needed. I could have picked one up at the Tractor Supply, but they tend to run a little expensive there, and I think I can get a better deal at Harbor Freight. So I'll probably go to Harbor Freight and get a welding mask and use a 20% coupon. I think I can get them for a rate around 25 or 30 bucks, something like that. I think they were closer to like 70 bucks at Tractor Supply. So got this welder because this trailer that I'm sitting on right now, we're going to be doing some welding on that here in the next week or two. And I got some other stuff, some other projects that's going to need welded. So I jumped the gun and took this since it was on sale. Now had it been not on sale and I'd have been buying it at the regular price, you know, I wouldn't have been in a rush to get it. But since the sale ends tomorrow, you know, I went ahead and got it and saved pretty much saved 50 bucks off what it normally would have cost. So if I'd have got it with the service plan, it'd cost me well over 600 for this welder. So anyways, that's it. Like I said, no welding today. We're going to weld a helmet. Hopefully in the next video, we'll be putting some welds on either this trailer, or I got some pipe and some tubing laying whatever needs welded up. We're going to do another project that's going to be in an upcoming video. Hopefully pretty soon you're going to see me welding with this welder. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.